All right, everyone, I'm here with a special guest, none other than Collin Charles, one of the best basketball players that have come out of Toronto, and it's a privilege to have him here today.
Thank you for having me.
Definitely. So Collin, can you give me a brief description of where you started basketball and where you are today?
My first love was hockey. I played hockey. I fell in love with it at the age of 10 when I couldn't afford the cost of playing hockey with the equipment. I gravitated towards basketball, and I started playing when I was 11 years old, and I didn't look back since. And I guess after that, I started to get better. I found a friend that told me about a thing called a scholarship, and I was really intrigued by that. So that was my long-term goal. Short-term goals were to go to Eastern Commerce. Won my first championship in grade 8 at Earl Grey. When I started playing basketball, I started at Withrow Park. I grew up in Regent Park area. Was able to go to Eastern Commerce again, and I meet up with Jamal McGlure, and kind of change the dynamics of the basketball scene by winning championships and just being that team that everybody wanted to be. So, and I was fortunate enough to get a scholarship as well, and go to the States.
All right. Did you play for Team Canada or any of the?
Yes, I did actually play for the junior national team when I was 16 years old. Me and Jamal McGlure.
Right. How was that experience?
It was pretty good. Jay Triano was our head coach. We went to Argentina, we played Mexico. I think playing overseas is always a good experience.
Right. After a wonderful playing career, what are some of the best players you've ever played against? Maybe even Toronto or around the world. Who do you think was one of the best players you've played against, and maybe even played with as well?
Well, Junior Cadogan was probably one of the talented players at a young age. I don't think you'll ever see a player at 14 like Junior Cadogan, so he's at the top of my list. Best player in America happened to be Stephon Marbury. I played against him. I played against Shamgar Wells, and played with Kobe Bryant too. So that was pretty cool.
Wow. So did you play against him one-on-one, or was it like in a game setting?
It was in a camp setting. We were at the ABCD camp.
Oh, okay.
Academic for Better Career Development camp in the States, and got a chance to play with Kobe.
Okay, wow, that's great. As a Canadian who's been there, done that, is there any words of advice you give to the next generation coming up?
Absolutely. My main advice is stay in school. Whatever you do, go to school. I think about my career. I mean, you're only going to play basketball if you're lucky till you're 30, 28 sometimes. I mean, but you don't think, and I was a player like that, you don't really think about life after basketball. And I think because I did, I'm able to give back and be a teacher and be a positive role model. So I know it's tough when you're in it, playing basketball, but you have to think about that time when you're not going to play basketball. Even Kobe Bryant has to think about life without basketball. Michael Jordan. Everyone has to stop playing ball at one point. If you have a good backbone, a plan B, I think that's important. I see a lot of our athletes that were so big, in the city and played on the national team, but now they're unemployed or they're on the block or doing things negative. So I think that you have to look at the long term. I think going to school for your education is very important. I think picking the right courses in your school. I mean, you're on a scholarship, but at the same time, you're still a student athlete. So that's my advice. I think we're doing a better job of it. You're seeing more teachers who are basketball players giving back to the community and stuff like that. So. Yeah, that's my one advice. Stay in school.
Right, that's great, wonderful. So what is the next chapter of your life looking at? I know that the basketball seems to be finished in terms of playing, but what's next for Collin Charles?
Well, teaching. I'm a special education teacher here at Oakdale Park. I run a basketball program called Toronto Gauchos. It's academically based, focus on academics. Been doing that for the past 15 years. So it's just giving back, being an outlet for these kids, being a resource for these kids, trying to identify kids and be that person that I can tell a kid and say, hey man, you can get a scholarship, you can work on these two things. And I think that's important.
Well, you heard it from the man himself, Collin Charles, a great role model, especially for the younger generation coming through. Kids hear his words of advice. I believe that you can do as much as he has and even gone further than what he has done. Thank you for tuning in.